Hello everyone and welcome to Little Red Rooster TV, show number 7. And so we're learning some new stuff, and over the weekend we've been studying well, right now we're using Windows Movie Maker Live, which is a, movie maker program that comes with almost each and every computer that you get. So I've been learning some techniques of how you can have separate audio from the camera. So right now we're recording with the camera's microphone, but we're also recording over here on Pro Tools and with a really nice AKG condenser microphone. So the quality of the audio should be a lot better. In addition to that, what we've done is created a music track of original music that I've recorded all the parts to, so the copyrights are completely ours. And we're going to have some bumper music. We'll probably have a little bit longer scrolling, and we'll probably interface a few photographs into the music. So, as we go, what we're going to be trying to do is incorporate more and more of the techniques that a lot of people use in videos and learn them, because basically what we're trying to do is continuously improve. That's the theme of my whole show. Actually, all of what I do is that I'm just trying to learn a little bit more and a little bit more about technology, about getting business, about being a good musician, about being a better person. So right now we have really improved a lot this week. There were a number of things I learned about lighting and photography. I went to a photography class this week and learned that if you're going to take photography on the inside of a house, that you probably want to do it around noon. So if we were going to be shooting indoors, we'd probably shoot around noon. If we're going to be shooting outdoors, we'd probably either want to shoot very early in the morning or just at dusk, because shadows have a lot of effect on what you're doing. So what I've been doing in the studio here is just aiming at different walls and different little locations, and basically this is a whole study in what you're doing. I mean, not what you're doing, but what we're doing to improve and learn a little bit more about the video as we go. So, this last week, Glenn Grantham asked about plush amplifiers and trainer amplifiers at the Box Room Guitar Center. And that's a very interesting couple of amplifier companies. First thing I remember in about 1967 was Dick importing some amplifiers that a new band called Guess Who from Canada had been using, and they were Garnet amplifiers. Now I don't know if Garnet was a separate company than Trainer, and I do know that Trainer is a person, and I don't remember his first name, but I'm going to read an article in Vintage Guitar Magazine and try to bone up a little bit on Trainer, because they were excellent amps. They were very much like Fender amplifiers. And then the plush amplifiers that we had at the Box Room were also very much like Fender amplifiers, and unlike Custom, which were also tuck and roll amplifiers. See, the plush amplifiers were a tuck and roll style rock and roll amplifier. I believe they came in a glitter and blue and silver and tuck and roll, very much like Custom amplifiers came in. Now I've got a Custom amplifier here in the studio, an old PA amplifier that my good friend David Aerosmith brought me from Washington State. I don't know where he found it, but it's a 300 watt custom amp, so you get the vintage and the style of those types of amps. Well, Plush was a company that really made a tube amplifier very much like Fender. And what Dick Rossi did was he would actually go out and find really good amplifier companies. When Custom came back after the tuck and roll era, he got them, and he also had Crown guitars and Osborne amplifiers. Osborne amplifiers were from Mary Osborne, who was a jazz guitar player from the 40s and the 50s, that made amplifiers. And the reason that he did is because many of the other shops around Sacramento had the Fender and Gibson franchises and had those types of amplifiers and sewed up. So Dick could only get these off-brands, but Dick was a very good salesman and taught us, about quality, and we knew because we listened to the old Fenders. Like in my studio here, I've got a old Fender Bandmaster that came from the box room, so we would always have a Fender amplifier sitting there when we were playing it against a Trainer or a Plush or some other amplifier company that Dick found. Anyway, so that's the story on Plush and Trainer, Glenn. Thanks for the question. It was good talking to you, Gary Powell, this week. Thanks for staying in touch, and thank you all for your comments on Facebook and in the comments on YouTube. So as far as the current band goes, this week we recorded on the Coney Island Blues. It's a song I've been working on and we will be releasing pretty soon. It already has a video out that isn't really released, but it's under the works by Shelley Somerset. So this thing is getting dangerously close for production, and we'll get it out onto the tube and see what you guys think of it. But for right now, this is Gene Thorpe and Little Red Rooster TV signing out. Hope you have a great next week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.